Welcome back, everyone, to the final installment of Galerians. We are in the last save room of the game, and we only have one thing to do. If you will recall, there was a large white glowy thing in the previous room. God, that startled me. That was Lilia. I'm like, oh no. We have this thing to deal with. Real quick, let me just check what's in these things. Yeah, you know what? Do I have 12 things? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I might as well come in with full health. Yeah, okay. I think I'll be alright. I would like another Delmetor if I could find one, but let's deal with this. This is Reinhardt. Serious family. Reinhardt, RX chromosome abnormal. Oh. So, what are you telling me right now? And then we have others. Pegasus family. Blank. Chromosome abnormal. Just in case that starts something, I want to get someone who we know who it is. Pegasus family again. Cain. That looks a little familiar. Hey, good pathfinding, Lilia. Some sort of powers at work here. I can't scan. Oh. We got that one. Rita. Negative RX abnormal. So there's her. Oh my god, yeah. Procyon. Birdman. Well, well, well. So creepy. Still, I thought something was supposed to come of this, you know? That was kind of a big deal. And there's no going back from here. Interesting. In that case, what am I missing? I got this thing already. Oh wait, unless I need to check mine. That was Cain's. And we get the mystery one, which I assume is Rion or Lilia. That's Birdman. I'm taking way too much time for this trivial BS. Maybe now that I've searched everybody. Ah.
This is the only one without a name. That's you, Rion. Who are you? I'm Cain. Quite a resemblance, don't you think? I mean, we're brothers after all.
Oh.
So it should be no surprise to you that we look exactly like each other. What the hell is going on? Heh, you're not as bright as I thought you were. You're my kid brother. You're not the real Rion. A real Rion died at Michelangelo Hospital a long time ago. How's your memory now? Is it still holding up for you, or are you shorting out?
What a twist.
You lie! You know what? You and I were born here together. Isn't that sweet? Mother created us. Rion's memory, including the virus activation program, were implanted in your mind, and your appearance was altered to look just like him. Then you were sent out to find Lilia. Do you really think you escaped from the hospital's isolation ward all by yourself? No, it can't be. I know without a doubt I am Rion. If so, then why do you have the same powers as us? So you never thought about that, did you? Who were your real mother and father? You'll probably say you have lots of childhood memories, but do you really think they're real? The fact is, you're a Galerian, just like the rest of us. Rita, Reinhardt, Birdman, and you'll suffer the same fate. You're one of Dorothy's children.
He's lying, Rion. They are just trying to trick you all over again.
The truth of the matter is, I really wanted to go get Lilia, but Mother chose you instead. That really hurt. Still, Mother always has her reasons. You were born to find Lilia, and I was born to kill you. We live only to serve Mother. We must obey Mother's family program. Now it's your turn to die.
But if Lilia has the virus, why not just shoot Lilia and then Dorothy's safe? Like, I don't... Okay. Yes. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Dr. Lem. You killed Birdman. You killed Reinhardt. You killed Rita. So who's next? Who'll it be? You? Me? Do you know? Are we really the same? Are we the same? The same face? The same voice? The same body? Everything's the same. We are both Galerians. The same terrible voice acting when we laugh. Hehehe. Okay. I remember this fight sucking. Good lord. How do I deal with this? Do I just wait for him to get tired? This is ridiculous. I do not mind dying, because that is freaking insane. How the hell? That is ridiculous. And I think I do have to sit through the annoying talking, by the way. That's why I kind of hate this fight, is that you just have to suck up this extended dialogue. That was not me pressing the button to continue
This is
the dialogue. It kind of auto went. Yep. That's why you don't want to die here. Oh boy. Easy now.
It's over.
Sure. This guy's a spammer. You gotta really have that timing down.
It's over.
Let's go ahead and heal. This is going to be a frustrating fight, isn't it?
It's over.
Oh, I can't get too close. It's terrible. I hate this guy. Just immediately. Give him a light little tap. That shut him up.
It's over.
Ah, didn't work. Aha! Didn't think I'd be cheap. Let's heal again. At least I know there should be more drugs where that came from in the outside room. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this guy, though. He's hard.
It's over.
Whatever, I'll just let those attacks fly. It doesn't hurt me even if he hits me with the lightning when I'm down. Invisible walls suck, that's why I'm getting hit. See that? I can't move.
It's over.
And now I'll rest. I have one more shot. Beautiful. I could take, I think, one more hit.
It's over.
This is stressful. Okay. I'm going to heal. That was scary. Well, you know I'm weakening him. Too bad this is my last healing item. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, really. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Really? Oh, hell yeah! I'm a legend.
I just cannot beat you. Kane. So what'll you do now? Kill Mother? That's not something I could ever even consider doing. Mother has always scolded me, saying that children must not think for themselves. Goodbye, Rian.
Rian.
The real Rian is dead, isn't he? So who am I?
I don't believe it. You are Rian. Remember how we used to play together?
I don't even know if those memories are real. What if I am a Galerian? Let's go, Lilia. Let's go and see Dorothy. I know what to do now. I want to see Mother.
That was a little weird. What if I am a Galerian? Let's go, Lilia. Anyway. I have perfect health, but I am missing lots of things. So, what I'm going to do... yeah. I'll get at least... oh. Okay. I'll pick this up then. Now, Con. Okay. How many more Delmetors do we have? Like 20? Because that'd be amazing. I will absolutely take that. Okay. Well, I have to say, I think I'm way, way more prepared for this final boss fight than I was on my first playthrough. I have 8 different refills for attacks and 2 Delmentors. It was down to the wire on my first playthrough, but I think I might have this. As long as I don't get smacked around too much. With only 1 recovery capsule, that's pretty precarious. I don't like that part. But at least I have the attacks down. So, first thing I'm going to do is save.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Silence! Welcome home, Rion.
Ugh.
I see you have found Pascal's daughter. Good work. That virus program hidden in her mind was the only thing that ever threatened me. But now that we have her, nothing can stop me. I command you to kill her now. Why do you hesitate? Kill her.
Do you really think your power is so great that you can make me kill Lilia?
What's this? How dare you defy me?
It's not defiance, just the truth. I can't.
Rion, you must not be deceived by your memory. It is not your own. I loaded it into your brain from the real Rion. You are a Galerian. I made you. I am your god and creator.
I don't know what to believe.
Now be a good boy and listen to your mother.
I like this place better as a save room.
Even if I'm not the real Rion, even if you did give birth to me, even if you did create me, I'm not your slave. Let's get this over with.
What are you going to do?
Lilia? Ready?
There's no need to do this. Stop.
Ready.
You are my greatest failure. I never should have created you. I never should have raised you. I command you to die. Death shall be your only salvation.
Oh!
Dorothy, please stop!
Here goes nothing. Uh-oh. Ow. It's okay. Crap. Yeah, great. Yeah, that's her thing. This is not gonna end well for me if I'm not careful. Every time I see the flashing, I assume it's the lightning, but really, it's just the white spot at the bottom. The quakes don't hurt me. They just stun, so I'm alright. I can't move out of the way of that thing fast enough. Uh-oh. Whoa. Alright, here goes. It will get harder. Damn. Aha! I'm okay. Okay. Again, I don't mind the quakes. I don't think they hurt. I'm not paying attention to my health right now, though. Ah. I want to stay in an open space so I have a place to run when those eyes counter me. Oh god. The quake can really throw me off my game. Oh, I got one. Now it's harder. Easy now. Oh god. Yeah, the laser will ruin my day. And now you've seen all of her attacks. Easy now. Oh my god, that was close. Let's go ahead and refill my Nalcon while I'm at it. And I think I want to do red when she's getting toward the end. But in the meantime, I have more than enough. I just gotta watch my AP meter. Good. Stay down. Let's go ahead and apply some Delmator. Goody. Now I run. Quake is fine. I just gotta hope oh god. Ooh, that was close. I just have to hope I win this now, because I have no healing. Uh-oh. Easy now. Ow. Again, these tank controls, I'm telling you. Stress. Oh. Stress, I'm telling you. Crap, throw me off. That laser hits like a truck. I might die just because of that. It'd be nice if those eyes would go away. I'm not dead for some reason, although I will be. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but you see the idea. Oh, well, you never know with the quake. I think I have what it takes, though. I just have to be really, really careful. All about the patience. And fortunately, there's no major cutscene for this one. Like, unskippable, I mean. Here goes. I can do this at my leisure until I take out one eye, because at that point, she breaks out the nasty laser. What I have to remember is to let her do the quake, so I will not get stunned into her lightning attack. So I'll let her quake right now. There we go. See that? The quake can stun you just long enough that you get hit. This fight is really a fight of patience. The fight is effectively what you see now, except that it will get faster as time goes by. Or I should say, as eyes go by. And that's why I don't get greedy. I should have waited for the quake to go first, because I can't make my escape when she's quaking. Come on! I'll let it quake again. Now I'm good. Good. This is really a game of avoiding her attacks first and attacking her second. And now I let her take her turn. Good. Thanks. All about patience. There it is. A lot of micromanaging you have to do with this. That is really not fair. If the next hit kills me, it kills me. Otherwise, I'm going to try to take one more. And I need to refill my Nalcon. Oh, that was close. The laser might have actually killed me. Now I can heal. Oh, if only I hadn't used so many recovery capsules on Kane. That really hurts a lot. Uh-oh. Oh, I lucked out. I generally want to stay on the lower right, because her laser will always start on the left. Ooh, Delmetor. The laser will always start on the left side. So I'll have slight warning to dodge it. And the laser is her most powerful attack, by far. Too bad I can't do anything when I'm charging. See that? I got lucky. Let's go back to the right. That's okay. And now I'm confident enough to go back. See the trick? It's difficult. Again, I need that eye to go away. Let's go right up front. She can attack at midfield and the back, but never the front. The problem is the eyes can hit you anywhere. Good. Up front. Good. If I keep this up and am very patient, then I might have this. I'll just let her just do everything at once. Lightning, please. Yes! Let's go to red. It's all about patience with this one. Just relax and things should work out. Lightning, please. Lightning, please. Now I hope she doesn't hit me. I'll run. Yeah. That could have been bad. That was clumsy of me, but it's alright. Uh oh. Okay, there was a midfield attack. I'm alright. Got it. See how quick that thing comes? Stay up front, that's all I need to do. Just chill out. And hope to God her laser doesn't hit there. Alright. I'll let her do her laser first. I'm being patient. See that? Backfield attack? That eye comes at warp speed, so I have to move and hope she's not doing her laser at the same time. It's tricky. I'm gonna let her use her laser, because that hurts the most. Nice and patient. If it's lightning, then whatever. Oh, that's bad. That's the worst thing that could have happened. But how often is that gonna happen every time, right? Good. Back up front. Stay nice and calm. Easy. Oh my god, that was lucky. She just did her laser. front, please. That was way too close. Oh my god, I beat the game. I beat the game. Oh, that was intense.
Lilia, send me the virus.
Stop, Rian. Please don't. I was wrong. I will treat you better.
Oh my god, that hand.
Goodbye, mother.
I promise.
That mouth is amazing.
Rion, we've got to get out of here or we'll die too.
No, Lilia. You go.
No.
Just let me die here.
Don't say that.
Lilia. Please just let me die. But I am the real Rion, aren't
Yes, you are the real Rion. There can only be one of you. Please, try to understand
I?
this.
Thank you, Lilia.
You are Rion, so you must come with me. Rion? Rion!
I'm so glad we met.
Rion!
Damn, just straight up, that was the end. That's so weird. It's just like Rion dies, zooms out. No, that was the end. Finally, a game that doesn't give you some cheesy, like, it was all happy in the end ending. This was darker than I thought it would be, though. I have beaten the game before, and I remember that you beat Dorothy, but I forgot it's just like Rion dies, credits. Jeez. That's rather interesting. Overall, this game is like unreasonably difficult if you're playing it blindly on a first playthrough. But as you can see, if you know what to do, it's not so bad. Just be sure to really conserve your resources and know what to pick up and when. D-Felon was useful to me like once in the game. That said though, it was quite useful at that time. Apollinar, you could just run away from things and wait for your AP meter to rise slowly but surely. But Apollinar will just make you go into short mode. Pretty nice, but unless I missed one somewhere, I think you only have that one Apollinar and in the entire game. As for skip, maybe I could have used those a little better, but I only ever found 2 skips. I forgot if you could stack them and go up to level 3, maybe, but in any case, you saw how incredibly good they were when you used them to even go to level 2. It took out more of your meter, so you'd better connect with whatever it is you're shooting, but if you do, you hit like a truck. It is over the top. Fighting, not so bad in this game. I was being clumsy most of the times I got hit, but the bosses are tough. That whole thing with Birdman, 23 minutes of only the sped up footage. 33 minutes if you include the game clock time of my first loss to my final victory. 40 minutes if you count that I reset the game to go get a recovery capsule and then go back to Birdman. That fight was a royal pain. Reinhardt only took me a couple of tries. Rita, surprisingly, also only took me a couple of tries. Kayn, I died 1,000,000 times on him in the first playthrough. I think I only took 3 attempts this time. Same goes for Dorothy. Dorothy is probably the simplest boss in the game in a proper fight. I don't really count Dr. Lem because you can short him. I hear he's actually rather difficult if you play it straight. Dorothy, though, it's all about patience. The other bosses, you just kind of pray they don't smack you around. Kayn, that guy doesn't play. You have to have an uncanny dodging ability. And even then, it's really hard to get an attack off. The bosses are what make this game relentlessly difficult. That and the basic concept that you're secretly under a time limit. There are only so many Delmetors, so the more you explore, the more your AP bar rises. If you run out of Delmetors, then you can't beat the bosses, because you cannot beat them while shorted. When I first played this game, I pointed out the location in this Let's Play with the 3 4-legged arabesques. I shorted, I killed them, and then I had no Delmetors. I had to very slowly stagger into the next room, very slowly check the pots to find the one with the Delmetor in it. That could have been an unwinnable state for me. It just so happened that one of those urns had 2 Delmetors in it, but that was about the most stressed I'd been. I played the entire game up to that point, and what am I going to do, load a previous save and play more carefully? Like, sure, if I had Delmetors, but bosses make the fighting so much more almost up to chance. I had to use 3 recovery capsules on Kayn alone. I was very, very happy that I got away with Dorothy with only 1. If I really had no chance against her, I might have just reset the game and done the Kayn fight again just so I could make fewer recoveries. I lucked out. Stage D clear. Look at that little capsule on the left of that. How about that? I'm curious. Oh, 5/2/99. My birthday. Oh, insert disc 1. There's a reason I'm doing this. You'll see. Disc 1 inserted. Back to the goddess statue of Michelangelo Hospital. Remember that? Okay, here goes. Just you wait until you see what's in store. You don't need to see the same FMV again. Now see, I'm already shorted. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm not gonna play the entire game again, but the point is, you can run while you are shorted. Now the major problem with this is that, look at that noise out of here. The major problem with that, well, nothing with running while shorted, but I believe on a New Game Plus, your AP meter rises more quickly. That is terrifying, because once again, there are only so many Dementors. On the other hand, if you have enough recovery capsules, the ability to run while shorted, you can decimate any level that comes your way. You are a force of nature with that ability. It is crazy. So, want to tackle a New Game Plus? I don't believe you get anything for beating it a second time, but just so you know, there is a reason to play this game again if you feel like just murdering everything that comes your way. It really is a satisfying feeling. Now, I have one last thing to show you. Welcome back, everyone, to the main menu one last time. You might have seen this little thing lingering on the menu every time I load the game. Well, just in case you were interested, you can take a look at... Well, I have to load my file. I guess that makes sense. The reason is, of course, which movies are unlocked. You get to see all the cutscenes in the game. I guess I missed one of the FMV sequences. What's this one? Cool sound. So the guy's in the hospital. So what scene did I miss? Who knows, but I guess the point is you could select each stage, take... Again, it's always the upper right. Well, looks like I missed 2 FMV sequences in the game. Probably because some of them were acquired from using your scan ability on certain things, so I guess that's a thing to look out for. I missed 2 minor things. But hey, you could always review them whenever you want once they're unlocked. Just thought that was kind of cool. So this was a really sweet game. It's... Oh, I missed a stage C one too. Look at that. This was a really cool game, and it's very hard, but once you know what to do, very satisfying. Well, we've done it. We have beaten Galerians. This game was difficult, but I have to say it's not quite as bad on the second playthrough as it was on my original playthrough. It really came down to the wire that first time. This time it was more of a matter of me being low on healing items than being low on attack. Fortunately, Dorothy is probably the easiest boss in the game. She can hit you with some ridiculous spam attacks, but that's only if you're unlucky. All you have to do is stay really close to her to avoid her laser forever, and move out of the way when the lightning shows up below you. She telegraphs her attacks very heavily. The only thing that comes out of nowhere is the brief earthquake, and that stuns you for just a moment, but doesn't actually hurt. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you when she's attacking. I'd say her greatest chance of hitting you is when you hit her first and the eyes do their counterattack. Otherwise, you're generally pretty good to go. I got hit because of getting unlucky or because of flubs. That's about what that came to. It was really either her or Reinhardt for the generally simplest bosses to tackle. And Dorothy was weak to everything. Reinhardt, I had very heavily recommended against using red against him. Again, probably because he's a fire user, so that wouldn't have ended very well for anybody. This is a pretty sweet game, but you have to know it if you want to get anywhere in it. So this is the kind of thing that would probably be a lot of trial and error when you first play it if you're going in blind. And God help you when you get to the last dungeon. I hope you've been thrifty with your resources, otherwise you could be in for a world of trouble. And as you saw, even when I was using a guide the whole time, I still managed to miss 2 or 3 FMV scenes. So at some point I'll have to tackle those again. Overall, though, I'd say the story was pretty cool. It got a bit contrived, especially toward the end, with a brother with an incredibly subtle name of Kane. Gee, you think he's the villainous older brother? But we got rid of him and actually died in the process. What a twist. Again, that cut to the credits. Like, Dorothy's dead. Okay, good. Die. Credits. Oh. Alright. But as it turns out, game was really pretty sweet, and it was more fair than I remember, but it's still very strict with what it does. You have to know to play by its rules. Now, did you know there are 2 other Galerians products? Oh yes. One of them, believe it or not, is a movie. It's called Galerians Rion. It's basically a movie of the first game. Obviously, it takes some liberties with the original story, and you're not going to have all the gameplay that was in the original game. But from what it appears to be, most of the movie, or at least I think even the whole movie, is maybe a little bit better than PS1 style FMV graphics. So it makes for a real piece of 90s time capsule, I guess. Here's what kills me, though. For the special features, back in these days, sometimes the soundtracks of anime would be replaced. Dragon Ball Z's American soundtrack sounds nothing like its Japanese soundtrack, and honestly, I think the American soundtrack is better. But sometimes they would take previously copyrighted songs, not original content that Americans decided to make. Like the Street Fighter animated movie had some bands you've heard of put in there, and I think even in Dragon Ball Z The History of Trunks they had Dream Theater, which really throws me off. But in this, it says there's the original Japanese soundtrack, which you can select, and there's also the alternate English soundtrack. But oh my god. Music from Slipknot, Seven Dust, Edema, Fear Factory, Skinny Puppy, Godhead, The Ataris, and more. Like, I cannot think of anything more hardcore, man, like 90s, that just really cracks me up. But there's this movie if you ever want to look into it. But what we are going to be looking into is not a movie, but a game. Galerians Ash for the PlayStation 2. This is one I've never played, and I'm going to be perfectly honest for you. Part of the reason I opted to play Galerians was so I could nicely segue into Ash. I have no idea what this game is like, but I am quite curious. So we will of course cross that bridge when we come to it. As for Galerians, this, again, was a little bit more forgiving than I remember, so that was much to my relief, and it was certainly more fun to play than I originally remember. Tank D-pad controls aside. But even so, it made for a cool experience, and the hotel, oh man, the hotel stood out among all the dungeons for me. The house had the novelty of being your dungeon, a dungeon that is your house, but the hotel, with people dying left and right in really creepy ways, the build-up to the final conclusion was so intense. I loved that. So this game ended up being, I knew the game would be pretty fun to play, but the game actually ended up being quite fun to play. So that was a pleasant experience for me. So thank all of you for watching, and also special thanks to Brittany Sipes for producing that awesome title card. So I hope that this game was as fun for you to watch as it was for me to play. Probably going to go for Galerians Ash next, assuming everything works the way it should. So be on the lookout for that. Overall, this was a good time for me. I hope you had a good time as well. Until next time, everyone.